Hi, it's Therese and Lostinpaper, and I'm here for Altenew, and today I'm going to share with you the New Day card kit, which comes with heaps of fun goodies. So this is part of the April 2017 release, which also has the most fabulous layering dies as well. So head over to my blog because I have a couple more cards that I've made using those. I'm just going to quickly go through the kit with you today, and starting with this paper pad, and I've been hanging for this to come out. I saw it as a little sneak peek at the recent shows over in America, and this paper is the same that's in the Reflection collection and card size. Don't you love it? I've made so many cards with my scrapbook kit, and now all this great stuff I could get to share and use on cards as well. Did you see there was also 12 wood veneers, enamel, sheet of enamel dots, and also these two dies. One is that frame, you know, the frame, the gold frame that they have at the shop. It's very similar to that. It's gorgeous. Hearts and stars, as well as the glittery washi tape. This stamp set is called Floral Garden, and it's really, really pretty. There's the alpha sticker sheets, the alpha sticker sheets, which are the same as in the scrapbook collection, as well as some cardstock die cuts and 6 sheets of cardstock in the most beautiful colours, including the gold foil, which I just love. Now I'm going to make a card today using all of these products and a couple of extras, but mostly just trying to focus on these products. And I've used the die cut frame and the cardstock, and I do want to mount it up on some fun foam, so I have decided to use some, it's a dark brown fun foam, just for something a little bit different, I suppose you could say. And I do my normal trick where I leave the foam die cut or within in place, and add the matte medium and then adhere it and not separate it until it all dries. I'm going to use the stamp set, and I'm using the rock and roll technique and 2 different coloured blue inks. So to stamp out a couple of butterflies, so that's sea glass and the ocean waves. And this is actually one of the flower centres that I'm using here. I just thought it'd be fun to add some sort of gold touches to these butterflies. Now I did do 2 butterflies because I wasn't really sure where I was going with this card. I have actually based this card on another design that I've made in the past using the frame, the white sort of resin frame that came out of the scrapbook kit. So I've actually kept the layout very similar and just recreated the card with the products in this kit. So I've cut down one of the design papers. Now if you notice, these flowers and butterflies are exactly the same that are in the stamp set. I know, it took me a while to work it out, but it's them, and they're beautiful. Okay, so I've cut down a piece of this design paper to the same size as my card front, and I've used the Ocean Waves, the shimmer ink spray, as well as some gold spray. I did let these dry in between adding the layers of spray because I didn't want them to sort of mix together and create like a muddy brown colour. And then now that my frame is all dry, I wanted to add a bit of, like regalness to my frame. So I've got the Nouveau, I don't even know what this stuff is called, and it's as old as the hills. I had to actually add water to it to dry it up, but it seemed to work fine. So now it's time to work on my sentiment, and I'm going to white heat emboss one of the sentiments from the Floral Garden set, which is in the kit. And I'm also using the lighter blue cardstock out of the kit, and I'm creating like a little sentiment tab. But what I thought would be fun would be to actually use the washi tape that comes in the kit. And even though this kind of looks solid like a glitter cardstock, it's very flexible like any normal kind of washi tape, so you can tear it if you want, or bend it, and that's what I'm going to do here. I've actually set it along the edge of my sentiment, and then I can just fold it over the back of the paper, and it will stick. It's great and really pretty too. Adds a bit of glitter to my design. I've got my Altenew tape runner, and I'm just going to adhere my design panel to the front of my top fold white card base and then I can start putting the rest of my card together. I did actually decide to pop up my frame with one more level of fun foam, and I did use a white. I just wanted to lighten it up a little bit and make it look like the brown and the blue gold frame just sat a bit higher above the card. I could have used, you know, foam squares, but I don't know, the fun foam seems to work really well, and I know that it's going to hold together. Like if I do decide to post it, it has got a lot more, it's a lot more sturdy. It's still not good English, it's sturdier. And then I can just wait for that to dry. I usually just put some pressure on top with a block, and I'm also going to use some of the gold foil out of the kit, the cardstock out of the kit, and I decided just to add just a touch of that hanging up over the top of my sentiment, just to help make it pop just that little bit more. And then I can just cut the edges off, and I usually just do this, eyeball it with a nice straight pair of scissors, and that seems to work fine. You could actually use your trimmer there if you wanted to, if you weren't sort of confident to make a straight cut. Then I've got one of these are the pop dots, the glue dots, but they're the pop ones. They actually sit up high, and they're very, very sticky. I think Zots have a version as well, but I just love these glue dots. I've been using them again. I've gone back to my glue dots now, and then I have actually added some fun foam to the back of my sentiment panel, and this is like 4mm thick. It's a really thick fun foam, but if you didn't have one that was that thick, you could easily double up a 2mm, and that would work just as well. And as a final touch, I did decide to add some sequins and silver rhinestones to my card design. Don't forget to head over to my blog post, and the link will be in the description below, because as usual, Altenew has heaps of giveaways, and I've got one going at my blog for this release as well. So if you're here in April 2017, head in the link and see if you're there in time to join in the fun and have a chance to win. So thanks for joining me today. It's been a blast. I hope you've enjoyed this kit and are as excited about it as I am. Till next time, happy paper crafting. Bye.